Everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Serge. I'm just fishing, having fun. Today we're having fun with one of the most expensive fishing rods I have in my arsenal, Daiwa Steez the one. All the reservoirs is basically a little river that has a dam on. Meanwhile, we are looking for Oompa Loompas and also, Willy Wonka to fish this chocolate river to see if we can catch any sweet fish species for ourselves. So stay tuned, it's gonna be a good one. Teach you a little bit of fishing today as well. Hopefully you can learn something from me. If not learn, just have fun. So these spillways behind the dam is usually a really good spot. And not only fishermen, but also nature-based fishermen, birds know that. For those that recognize this spot, believe it or not, I met one rod, one reel fishing the same day. I felt like a lucky Willy Wonka when I saw him. Put in a comment, would you believe this coincidence of life? Anyway, let's go back fishing. And forget my bragging about my new fishing rod here. I just couldn't help. Fishermen would understand. Alright, let's try this spillway. There's like a wall here, and any type of structure is usually good to fish to hide. So I'm just bringing my, I think I'm getting like bites here. Not I think, I do get bites, but like from like a really small fish. So as I was saying, bringing this along this wall to see who's can get, oh, no, it's the only this toxic green color I have. Daiwa Steez fishing rod. I'm just making fun of having this, a very expensive fishing rod, just fishing for whatever bites in the local streams here in Maryland, and just testing its limits. So today, let's say this is the lightest of all. Well, I don't know what the weight of this chick had, but like this is the smallest you can imagine, and just even unweighted bobber. So I'm casting this thing out in where the fast and the slow water breaks to see if anyone just staged in there. I'm not gonna spend much time fishing this. Alright, in this muddy water, look what I got. I thought it's a snakehead, that because that's what I'm hunting, but this bougie rod actually gets this not so bougie channel catfish in this little river. Can you imagine that? Another species to our fresh water objective, to what you can catch on Daiwa the one. If you can catch the catfish, look again, he wanted this little just a little bait. Okay, beautiful fish, nice fight. I thought you were a snakehead, but that's okay. Alright, that's gonna end that. Well, I hope you liked that episode. So after losing that toxic green little soft plastic, I actually moved up the dam and I fished the reservoir. I think I just saw like a blow up. Here's another fisherman right there, made the osprey. So hey, we changed the spot to a reservoir. I was just talking to some guys. They were really pleasant to talk to. They were also saying that a lot of fish they catch come from the bowl of fish, and once you see something on them, you can cast right into it. That's cool.
That's all him?
You good, man?
Yeah, I just told him where to cast.
Yeah, he told me where to cast, right?
He just has a good lure, brings good luck. Just a little spinner. Yeah. Whenever you see those bait balls, you know, see the dark spots over top of them over and over. That's how I've caught every fish here.
That's cool, man. No, I mean, I obviously knew that there should be someone on them, but they look too calm.
No, they're like stupid.
I gotcha.
So like.
Yeah, they got too calm.
Do you like have a fishing YouTube channel or?
Yeah, I have a little channel.
A little channel? That's cool.
Yeah, I have 117 subscribers. Only took me 7 months. And like you know, 50 full videos. So while making this video, it's been 5 days past since this fishing outing, and now I have 149 subscribers. As you can see, I count each one of you, so please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'll try to make a fun educational content from all over the world and of course USA. There's not enough time for everything, you know. Yeah, but what's cool is when you watch yourself, like, you know, when you added this, it takes a lot of time, but then you actually notice things that you wouldn't otherwise notice about yourself. So it's basically like seeing yourself from you know, like from the side. Yeah, this is probably my last you know, time fishing this spot.
Yeah.
So
Did you catch anything big out of here? Or?
No, never. Only when they drained it 2 years ago, right? Was it 2 years or 3 years ago? Was it that long?
Yeah. We just started fishing it 4 years ago.
Yeah, when they drained it, I was killing them, like walking just the channel with like crankbait. I was killing like big smallmouth, like.
My friend caught a 5.6 pound smallmouth right here. Yeah. They get big.
Yeah, I had big smallmouth. I had plenty of like bass, like tons of bass, but never had a, you know, a pike. Like I was going for the pike. Because
pike, they live over there. So you have to have a kayak. You have to kayak out. Yeah. All the pike group up like along the edges there. Like I caught a 40-incher over there.
I saw a guy, yeah, caught one too, right next to me when it was drained. Mm-hmm. It was pretty cool.
They're fun fish.
Yeah.
My fish swam under the boat, so I had to like open my bail and like go around and then reel him in. He was just like huge. He literally was like from here to here on me. The biggest fish I've ever seen.
When they see the boat, they kind of freak out, cause you like bring them and they're like, they don't afraid anything. They're like,
see the boat, they die.
Yeah, and they're like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. That's what they're saying about fly fishing, is that when you pull fish on fly fishing. I love meeting other fishermen while fishing. We can share stories and also teach each other new types of fishing and local knowledge. That's why I'm making this YouTube channel, is also to share what I know. Hopefully it helps you to catch fish, and also like and subscribe this video if you haven't done so. But you know, what helped me is that you see this little pedal tail with like a blade. And it's usually hard to cast a bait like that because it has so much volume and it doesn't have a concentrated mass. But yeah, this Daiwa, the one, you know, does help to cast it really far. I don't think it's because of, you know, how this rod is built necessarily, because it's kind of, you know, tall. It's 7.6 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 7.6. Because you're so wonderful and stick until this point, I decided to give you a couple more tips. To do that, we have to fly over to Columbia, Maryland, where I actually met Michael and his wonderful family in local Whole Foods store. Columbia have been a home of mine for 4 years during my dental school. I'm almost 40 years old and I'm a life learner, so I think everyone can learn fishing. Old or young, male or female, I think this tip will become handy for you when it's overcast and calm like this day. Using a big bass bait requires high speed ratio reel. I like to use a Reservoir rocket spinning reel. You can also use conventional reels that have a high speed ratio. Hello friends, we're at public place. This is one of my favorite bass spots. And today I'm decided to do a quick fishing session because it's overcast and a little bit raining. and it's end of the summer, and when the weather is like that, I like to use buzzbait for bass. I already had one on, not a really big one, but while I was pulling my camera from my pocket, because I just got in, he was gone. But the purpose is just for me to keep learning these techniques, and I'm happy to share them with you. I hope you can also use that in your fishing. So in my opinion, buzzbait stands out at the end of the fall, and especially when the weather is calm and overcast and kind of rainy. That's would be my go-to bait, because it's a lot of fun. You just bring it and it looks stupid, and the bass just comes out and gulps it. He probably gets like angry at this bait. So I'm just gonna fun cast this. It's a big buzz bait, so only bigger bass will go for it. I hope you enjoyed this episode from my local spots, and conclusion about Daiwa Steez. Yeah, it's an enjoyable rod. My hand never gets tired. I'm a freshly graduated dentist, so my wrist and my right arm is kind of essential for me. But to tell you the truth, you can catch fish with any fishing rods, and I've been catching them with combos as cheap as $30, and your job is really be on the water, learn local techniques, see what other people are doing, and your fish will come in, not because you spend too much money on fishing gear.
A little heat on that one, but I could see it possibly happening. Thank you very much, Vlad.